Yes, welcome everybody. I am Soleil here with Houston 100, presented by the Minority Report, and we have the amazing
Come on with it.
public figure, amazing Amanda Sapp. Welcome, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Don't forget cultural curator. Don't forget celebrity media personality. Don't forget radio station manager. All those things.
Yes.
But I am she and she is I. I'm here today, and thank you for having me.
And you are beautiful, Mama. So can you tell us, as the radio station manager with the new amazing 102.5 FM, what are some of your greatest things about working with these people? What are some of your greatest experiences?
So I'll just tell you, it didn't just start out, hey, I'm a radio station manager. No, I kind of like worked my way up. I've been in radio 3 years, and with that came me taking a few making a few sacrifices to do what I really wanted to do, and that was speak to people.
Yes.
I really wanted to be able to help people shape their story, even if I didn't know how to shape my own. I feel like if I could talk to people and make them feel any kind of way, then I deserve to have a platform.
Yeah.
And I think I created that with what I'm doing now at the new amazing 102.5 FM. So I'm a personality there on the mornings. I have a show from 7 to 10, Monday through Friday, and then right after that, I'm on to working in creating and cultivating shows that speak to my community where we are. So with the new amazing 102.5, we are a community station. Is run by a nonprofit organization, which is Bread of Life Inc. You can find out more information about that at www.breadoflifeinc.org. But with that, we service inside the 610 loop, and so does our reach in radio. And we're providing resources. Every Wednesday from 9 to 12, there's a contactless drive-through food distribution that happens. The majority of those people that are in the line is Latina. And because of that, we created a show at Amazing called Soleil Houston. With that, it's a Spanish speaking show. I figured, hey, we're going to be a resource to people. We're servicing this community. Let's speak to them also.
Yeah.
And so that's an amazing pop-up show that we have on Wednesdays with Amazing. So it's all kinds of things that I'm creating with the station as station manager. New opportunities, new ways to communicate. There's some IG lives that we're doing. I mean, there's a lot of things that we're doing with the station to help cultivate and shape our community.
Yes, and that is so exciting. So you said one of your main messages is to uplift our community.
Yes.
So what is the main thing that you tell everybody that you come in contact with?
It's nothing that I'm telling them, it's what I'm showing them. So I'm very much so about being the change that I want to see. So if there's something that I feel that there's a void, I'm going to find a way to fill that void. So anybody that comes in contact with me, I want them to, number one, see my energy, feel my energy, and actually do what my energy is telling them to do. Because the energy speaks to people.
Yes.
And so for me, I just want people to see that I am who I say I am. And I do what I say I'm going to do. And I create what I want to create.
Yeah.
And what I want to create in the space that I'm in is a lane for a community to be able to, again, for us to speak to them, for us to serve them. I'm creating platforms for people to be able to speak to. We have a political show. I mean, there's just so many different ways that you can service your community. It's just that the radio is one way that I'm doing that.
Yeah. So what are some of your biggest challenges along this road that you've encountered so far?
It's during a pandemic, and I'm learning some things that I've never known that I need to know. And one of the things that I've come into realization is that you've got to be open-minded about new ways of thinking. And so that's where I am right now. Some of the challenges that I've had is just not knowing those things. And one of the things that I'm fixing with myself is time management.
Yes.
Preparedness.
Yes.
I'm at YouTube University.
Yeah.
Every day, you know. But for me, I think the most important thing right now, some of the challenges that I've had was just prioritizing things, whether that's my family, that's business, that is, what I'm delivering for my show in the morning. All of those things play a huge part. How I start my morning. One of my challenges was not having any of those thoughts at all. But now, my mental is different. I think about all of the things that I think I want to create. I feel that, I write it down, and I create a plan on how to execute that.
Do you do yoga? You sound like you install a lot of daily affirmations in your life.
Daily affirmations. I listen to a lot of Les Brown in the morning when I wake up. I mean immediately, because it's gonna shift and decide how you want to do the rest of your day. So my challenge was not having any of these things in place. And now I don't have the problems of being frantic, of not knowing what I want to do, where I want to go, how I want to do it. I know these things because it's been well thought out at the very beginning of my day.
You organize.
That's very much. I'm not now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the most organized person, but I think as an individual, trying to make an intentional effort to prioritize yourself first, get yourself together first, so that you can deliver who you are to the world makes all the difference to the world and for yourself. So those are some things that I feel like has helped me manage who I am as a mother, who I am as a personality, and who I am as a station manager, where I am right now.
Yes. I commend you so much because that's easier said than done.
It definitely is.
That's definitely easier said than done. So when you're going through all of this, is there a moment where you're like, this is real for me? Like, when did it become real for you?
Which part? Being promoted or being a personality?
Your personality, because that's who you are.
I think it became real for me when my parents accepted it. And at first, it's like, girl, you need to go get you a real job. This here ain't it, And because even when you decide to become an entrepreneur, or you go into entertainment, whatever the case is, it takes a lot of effort, time, and patience that you got to have for yourself, for your vision, for your dream. And my parents did not understand that at first.
Yeah.
But I was so persistent in doing what I'm doing. I really was.
Yes.
Persistent and consistent.
Yes.
With doing what I'm doing, that I just put it in their face that, hey, this is who I am, this is what I want to do. I want to put myself out there in the world as someone who is has these resources, someone who can deliver a positive impact, and who can also create a community of achievers. And so that's what I'm set on doing. I feel like anybody that's around me that has been in my presence is going to learn something. You're going to try to do something. You're going to get activated in some way. And I feel like that's my contribution to the world.
How long? I met you probably like over 2 years now, right? Wow. And just seeing you as the personality and the person who you are, like you inspire me. You know what I'm saying? Like every time like I see you, you give me positive vibes, you give me a smile no matter what. Like I never know, what's going on behind closed doors, but every time that I'm looking upon God's beauty, I just see God in you. And we had a prayer, like it's just everything to me. So I want to ask you, what have you learned about yourself, right now to this day?
I learned that I can do anything I say I can. And that doesn't mean I'm superwoman or I'm super powerful or things like that. It is that when you speak it, so it is. And even if that means you've hired somebody to help you do certain things that you don't have or that you don't think you know how to do, that's just being smart about it. But I have learned that I can literally do, and whatever I say, I can dream however way I want to dream. And that, can't curse anything. I don't curse like that. Whatever I dream, I can actually turn that into a reality. That's one of the things that I've learned. And I might have said it here and there, but I do believe that at this point, I believe myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I've learned, that I can create whatever I want to, and it can come out successful, and I will have support.
So what are some of the things you told us about Soleil Houston? What are some of the visions that you have for the new 102.5 FM?
So my vision for the station is to become the #1 Black-owned resource. This is who we are. We're providing outreach. We're providing resources. We're providing quality content to help you make it through your week, through your day, through your hour, because it's 24-hour broadcasting. So for me, I just want us to be the #1 Black-owned radio station, first in Texas, then the rest of the world can hear about it. That's what I want.
Yes, and that's gonna happen.
#1 Black-owned radio station.
Yes.
Here in Houston, Texas. That's what I want.
Worldwide, universal.
Yeah, all that.
Yes. What would be some advice you would give any budding entrepreneurs along this similar path?
I would say consistency is key. I said it before, I'm going to have to say it again. Because even when you think, oh, nobody's going to follow me, oh, nobody's going to come support me, oh, they're just not going to. That's the problem right there. Your thought process, your mindset has to change into what you know people will do. Even if you don't know, you know it. What you subconsciously think is how things genuinely turn out. So if you constantly think to yourself, ain't nobody gonna support this, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
you're
I
not
feel
supporting yourself.
all of that. But I do believe that someone who maybe wants to be a personality, someone who is wanting to manage or create whatever. Because I didn't know I was going to wake up one day and be station man. I have to give a huge shout out to Pastor Rudy Rasmus and Pastor Juanita Rasmus because they believed in me.
Yeah.
And I say believe, ED. They believe in me. And it's always good to have people who maybe they never knew you, but they see you and they want to push you in a direction that's going to push you forward. So for me, for anybody that's wanting to be just entertainment, want to start their own business, whatever that is, please write that stuff down. No matter if you don't even have a whole lot to write. But just seeing that on paper, and I know everybody got their phones and that's cool, but seeing it on paper and being able to go back at that and actually pick something, a tangible item up in your hand and look at something you thought maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, will give you a revelation that you didn't even know was going to come to you. So I would say, number one, write that stuff down. Number two, be consistent about your dream. If that is what you really want to do, take all the steps that you need to take to get to that point. Do webinars, go to them, whatever way, Zoom calls, whatever that is. You want to be great, be around greatness. You want to learn a task, go sit and help in different spaces so you can know how to be etiquette in these areas. You want to learn technology, go sit and watch somebody that do that.
Yeah.
But it will take that time and effort to make that happen.
Yeah.
I did a bunch of interviews for people before I just became my own personality or whatever, or been able to deliver my own message. I watched interviews. I talked to people who make handbags and barrettes and all these different things, and that's great. But then I had to find out, okay, we're going to talk about these barrettes. I need to find a deeper story into that. Why these barrettes?
Yeah.
Why today? Why now? Why'd you do that? You know, I want to know deeper about the story, as anyone should.
Yeah.
When getting ready to do these interviews and talk to people and all that. So persistence, be consistent, write the stuff down, take notes from people who have done it before. And another thing is maintain a humble attitude. I want to learn from everybody that come my way. Now I might not take it all, but I definitely want to always be in a space where I'm learning something new. Or I don't want to be there at all. But if you want to do this, you want to get entertained, you want to be out here in this field, you want to have these odd hours that happens, then you have to be prepared to want to learn some things, want to get some game.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I've been around a lot of good people who have helped shape how I am in this industry.
Yeah. Do you have any top-notch inspirations?
Other than be the change you want to see, death and life is in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat of its fruit. And so that's something that I live by. I'm very serious when it comes to my conversation with people, how they talk to me, how they're talking to me, why they're talking to me. And whatever it is that you're saying, if I'm not receiving that, I need to think to myself, why am I not receiving this? It's something about you. Let me move on. Because I believe in spirits. I believe in energies. I believe in how you connect with people. Definitely. And it has an effect on how you move. So if I'm going to be around somebody that's negative, I don't want to move like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to distance myself altogether, take myself out the equation, and do what's best for me. I'm going to fill my cup up first before I deliver anything else out to anybody else. Take care of me is what I'm going to do.
You have to.
But for me, if the energy ain't right, I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Well, we appreciate your energy
Hey,
here
man,
with
I
the Minority
appreciate you
Report,
guys.
Houston 100. We are honored to have you with us.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. I think you're doing some dope things. I think Houston 100 is a great opportunity for businesses to be placed in an audience that wants more. Yeah. And I think that you guys are feeding the world what we want.
Yes.
That's more.
Yes. Goodness. Yes. Thank you. The amazing
Amanda
Sapp.
The cultural curator.
Come on.
The personality. The celebrity. media personality, the radio station manager of the new amazing 102.5FM. The Waymaker is what I'm doing. I'm creating lanes, I'm creating opportunities, and I want people to be a part of that. Let me also mention again, back to these Wednesdays, I really, 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 really want people to dive into supporting volunteerism. Mm-hmm. That space is available every single Wednesday. You can come give back, you can come do what you can for your community that needs it.
Yeah.
That's every Wednesday from 9 to 12 at 2019 Crawford Street, 2019 Crawford Street. Y'all come through, come help, come lend a helping hand, come support. And then tune in to the station.
Yeah.
You can actually download our app, search through your Google Play Store or your App Store, KMAZ Amazing 102.5. And you can catch me there Monday through Friday from 7 to 10. You can also catch all of the wonderful broadcast opportunities that are there. We've got Cheryl Underwood, we've got Dave Kaz, we've got Derek Muhammad, we've got Sonia Boyd and Houston Circle of Hope. We've got Tiffany Scales with Long Live the Arts. There's so many opportunities for you to gain this knowledge, gain this good word, gain this positive energy. It doesn't just start with, it starts with me, but it flows out, baby. It's all over. You want some good resources, positivity, that energy, that vibe, and you want us. Amazing 102.5 FM.
Yes, and we are honored to have you here with the Houston 100. I am Soleil, and we appreciate you. Tune in next time.